Okay, welcome everybody again to this brief overview, a limited time opportunity. This is definitely now a great time for those of you that have already become co-owners with us in this new corporation that we're forming, Viral Marketing Assistance. And we definitely want to keep this a close knit group of like-minded people that are working together, which is why we're really taking the time to explain what we have here and move forward with this. I want to explain why, from what I've learned of the tax consultant and corporate guru that we have, why a corporation and, what's the benefits of it. I actually have always done sole proprietor, so I've always been the self-employment type of model that we talked about in the ESBI. I'm the kind of person self-employed. I just take an idea and just go to work with it, and I just normally look to build things myself. That's been a mindset. And then once moving into a networking model and starting to build teams where you start dealing with more than 500 employees or more, that's quite a different thing. It takes development and a lot of leadership. And I've been fortunate to take the corporate experience that I had as an employee with MCI, Wells Fargo, and been in some top major corporations and learned a lot of skill sets in that environment. And then also being entrepreneurial, doing things myself, and then also building large teams with networks. All those things had put me into the position where we are now. Actually, this is the third time now with our current marketing system that I've been able to build organizations of 20,000 people. The first time I did it as a network marketer. Um, Let me stop the phones from ringing here. A second. Okay, thanks. The second time I did it was actually with building my own first type of system. And I would tell you that the learning curve was brutal. A lot of people say that experience is the best teacher. Well, I can tell you it's the most expensive teacher as well. Had nobody to really guide, share with me on those things. I knew that, I needed to move into the area of programming and development and, starting programs, but doing that lost quite a bit of money and almost lost my life. Had a triple bypass heart surgery. And those things moved me out of, some other major purposes in my life. I was actually um, pastoring, building a church, as well as building a way to create a way to be financially free, not only for myself, but the passion that I had was because as I would minister and speak to people, that their only prayer was, where am I going to eat next week? That, we really couldn't talk about greater things such as, faith and righteousness, living holy when they don't know where they're going to be sleeping next month. And so, I realized that, ministry is more than just the teachings, but it's also the actions that you can do if you have the capacity. And I didn't have the capacity, and that's where I looked for entrepreneurial ways to put myself in positions to do that. And the networking model that I found, I was able to help 30 other people retire from corporate America with that model. But then also found that it takes quite a bit to take a person that doesn't have experience in business or a mindset of those things to move into that capacity. So as I've continued to progress to find ways to help people make money with me, I've come to now the place where I'm finding that done for you is the best model and the best type of leverage. And all you simply need is people that are focused around you that you have a good relationship with. And with that relationship, you're able to do your passion. And everyone has different talents and gifts. And if they can operate in their particular gifts and talents, that's how you make a dynamic team. And so the current system that I have now, people doing, many different things. I've empowered other people to have their own networks, have their own network marketing companies, and so forth. And now my mindset going forward in 2016 is to do just that, build groups and teams of people who have like minds and focuses together. And right now, having this corporation, I'm looking to associate myself with more people that understand about owning things instead of continuing to be just a member or participate in things. It's a different mindset and the mindset of people. Don't expect everyone to understand that, and we don't need everyone. But the services that I'm going to share with you are going to be definitely attractive to everyone. Viral Marketing Assistance, I've had a website up for 2 years that we're going to need to revamp. This is not just some harebrained idea that I had. I was going to sell these services myself through this website that I know are services that the professional, people out on LinkedIn, people with traditional businesses, they're all looking still for today, these things to be done for them. It's just that as you're always going to need an attorney professional, a tax professional, people with expertise in different areas, when it comes to building and coding and marketing, those are also services that you're going to always need a professional to do for a business. Very few people have the skill set to master their craft and also the other side of marketing their craft. Very few people can operate in both spheres. They don't have all those talents. So, they need someone to build their website. They may be a great, chef, great baker, but they don't know anything about coding and website design. So they'll pay for that, or how to get, they have their own recipe book. I'm just using the cooking industry just out of the air. So they need somebody to show them how to get traffic for people to find their restaurant, find their food, find their whatever. How do they use social media? How do they do video market? And the graphic design, making a real professional logo and image and brand. Then again, having a personal assistant providing customer service for your website. That's important when people want to interact. They want, responsive information. There's tools for that. Also, there's electronic tools that you can have tools that you can type a question and it automatically answers like a live person. Content marketing, again, going out there and having the blogs and the things in place. And then, of course, you've got to implement mobile marketing today with that. So you can see just in having a business, Bill Gates is associated for saying something several years ago, which we're finding now more true. He said in the next, few years, which we're seeing now, there's going to be two types of businesses, those on the internet and those out of business. And we've seen what's happened with your Barnes and Nobles and your bookstores and your newspapers. Many of them did not make the transition to effective internet sales. Amazon and eBay put businesses out, period. So it's very important with any type of business going forward that the skills and the things that we are right at still the curve of the bubble of people who need these services and tools. So, Viral Marketing Assistance, this website, we're going to be selling these services to the professional industry, if you will, traditional industry, and they will not be at the prices that I'm going to show you today for the networking industry, which is a whole different niche. The mindset of the person who's trying to make money from selling services to other affiliates and building a group, That's a different mindset than a person that has their own bakery business that they're trying to grow. So our viral marketing assistance is going to have two separate areas for those. Right now, in our current sphere of influence, we have an audience approaching 20,000 people of networkers, of marketers, people who are looking for an affiliate commission when they refer other people's products. So we're growing about 1,000 people a month, and without these services even being offered yet. Once we offer these services as well as everything else we're doing, it's just going to mushroom and grow. And so this is the right time, to really put forth something unique in the marketplace that is not being offered. What has been my success over the last 8 years is the ability to become very effective at outsourcing, being able to network and find and even develop the right types of workers and people for pennies on the dollar from a U.S. economy dollar comparison versus their dollar in India or China or the Philippines. The same thing that your big corporations do. If you pick up the phone and call Walmart right now, you're going to get someone in India that is going to answer your call. It's much cheaper customer service over there for their dollar. So this is a normal practice of outsourcing that you may have heard about and just may not have been participating in. Certainly, many of you have probably done some outsourcing on a just direct scale for yourself with, companies like Fiverr is a huge outsourcing network where people go to try to find a client for their service. And when they want to find a client, what they're wanting to do is offer a low price for that person to start working with them in that particular industry. So let's go to someone who's going to do your blogging for you. Maybe you're like me and don't spell too well. Okay. So instead of you trying to go out and learn how to be a more effective writer, these people will want to get you started, with say, look, I'll do a 500-word topic for you. You're going to find that that's not a lot of words. It's probably not going to convey what you want to get across. And then that's when they upsell you and they do a good job for you. And the next thing you know, they have a job doing what they like to do, which is write. And it's something they're good at. They just haven't learned how to monetize it. They haven't learned how to make a business out of it to be able to market it. So Fiverr gives them a place to sell. Now, every time someone makes a purchase, $5 or $25 to get whatever they want done here, the owners of Fiverr who didn't do anything but create a meeting place for these people together, they get paid. They get paid upon thousands and thousands and thousands of people who are just doing work for other people to help them get what they want done. This is a huge industry, especially with the world economy right now. You've got a lot of people trying to reinvent themselves, find ways to supplement their income, and offering their services is what they do. And I've been working in this industry for quite some time to know how to test, how to interview, and make sure I have the right person who can do the right job and work, and then build a relationship with them, to continue to do more work. So that gives you the picture of kind of what viral marketing assistance is in the industry. Now let's talk about how we're going to make money. First of all, you've got to have a solution to what people are looking for. There are people right now, they got a website, they got something, they got a business, and they want to figure out how to market it. And they're going to pay people to market it. And a lot of times they don't know what to tell the people to actually do on how to market it effectively. And so therefore they waste money and lose money with people just doing activity that's not going to return any results. But these people are specialists in what they do, so they focus on mastering social media, how to run your Facebook social groups or your Facebook fan page, your LinkedIn professional profile, your website, your optimization, of your website so that people find you, your email marketing, all of these different things that, again, it's too much for the average person to figure out, and they try to juggle doing all these things and they don't have time. So done for you services is already a hot thing that people want to find. They ask all the time, Marcus, what do you do? Oh, how much does that cost? You know, would you be willing to do that for my business, and so forth. And so, what we're doing now is we are monetizing this with specific things for the networker. I know exactly the networker, the affiliate marketer, the person that's looking to make a commission by marketing another company's service. I know what those tasks are that need to be done to grow their business. I have a portion of my business already in place that's attracted a lot of people to use the tools to market those things, and also those who want to learn. We make that information available. But even with that, working your job, having spouse, family, coming home, doing all the chores, cooking, to then have the mental capacity to then learn another skill, for some people takes time. Have to really have a dedication to do that. So they're also looking for, a lot of things to be done so that they can start getting some financial results quicker while they're learning these things. So we've created a structure which also is going to have a tier of these things being done for them for only $25 a month. So you can imagine how excited a person is to say, wow, that's less than the auto ship I'm paying for the company. And, so now I can have that for $25 per month. And these done for you services, we are going to specify exactly based on our expertise for the networkers exactly what it is to do. Now, if you're stuck in the member mindset right now, all you're asking is, when is this going to go live? When can I buy it? When can I get it? And that's not the purpose or the mindset of the person that I'm looking for. I'm looking for the person who understands what I just showed you is a huge industry, and we're about to offer it at a ridiculous wholesale amount that is going to bring us thousands of customers in our sphere of influence to also upsell and make other products from, because they usually want more than one thing done. It starts out with, can you do this for me? And then after that, okay, now I found out I need to have this done. Do you do that? Do you do that? And pretty soon you have a client where you're handling all of their services to launch their business, if you have the resources and the knowledge and the capacity to do that, of which we do. So the person who understands that, and then I give you an opportunity to earn income as an owner of all of the people who purchase these services. That's what we're talking about here today. So to further show you how these things are going to be done for them, we have a leverage plan. As soon as a person pays $25 a month, and all they'll simply need to do is just give us the name of their business, their URL link, and then we'll basically start marketing that immediately. But that person also has the ability to refer other people to get more services, just like someone can refer someone if after they go do a family portrait, hey, we'll give you a free package by referring another family. Go refer some people to Dish Network, they'll give you an affiliate commission. Refer some people to Netflix and so forth. So you understand, customers are very familiar with the referral process for a reward. Well, by you doing that, instead of us, see, we'll have these services available at higher dollar amounts than just $25. Now you can either buy them or you can refer and earn them. So if you refer 3 people, it's going to increase the amount of services that you're going to get and the amount of services. You have either those 3 people refer others, or you refer more than 3 as well. We're going to do more services for you on each level. So that's a leverage plan, and that's what allows us to scale up with the cost factor, making it continually prosperous based on the referral process. Now, not only are they referring people just to get services, but we've made the pie even sweeter. They're going to earn money based on other people buying the $25. This is the attraction of how many people are going to be coming to us, knocking down our doors, ready to give $25. This is the blueprint showing you why we have a successful model of what we're going to be sharing to the marketplace that they're absolutely going to buy. Now, we make it so sweet that at the same time, with the software that I've already been running with the company that we currently have with the marketing system, we already have the coding in place that allows me to have multiple matrices at the same time. You have a service matrix, which is the 3 and 9 people that you're referring. Those same 3 and 9 people in that matrix are also in your pay matrix. So as they're paying the $25 and they're referring others, it starts building an income for you up to $65 daily or $2,000 a month with just 39 people. Again, far above the value of not only getting your business marketed, but probably for most people, they're going to be making more money from buying this service and referring other people than they're making in their primary business. So that's what's huge and exciting here. It's also attached to another income. Don't want to confuse others, but you can actually make up to $33,000 per month, which is the system that a lot of people are joining at $1,000 people a month into that system that they can actually upgrade into. That also will be connected to this, building that separate income. So it's going to be real ridiculously profitable for a person to have their business marketed through us, not to mention the income that they'll earn. Is this going to sell? Absolutely. I'm pretty sure 99% of the people right now would be ready to buy for $25, and that's the momentum we'll build in January, because they can't buy it right now. Only thing that we are looking for is people with a mindset that don't want to just earn from a matrix of 39 people, but wants to earn from 3,000 people as an owner. And that's what we're talking about here today, sharing in the profits of all the people who are going to be purchasing these services, not just the $25 package, but the off-site traditional domain name that other people will be purchasing. So what I'm going to share with you is how that co-ownership process is going to work. This again, we're looking for select tight-knit group of people that we have good relationships with, that we like doing business with and understand this. This is a huge thing to be able to take something I'm already doing successfully and had planned and market it out, and being willing to share this income that I'm about to show you with other people. So, we're looking for the right people. Certainly, that makes a difference in your business. Being a part equally sharing owner is only $250. These are not spots. These are not positions in the matrix. Let me make that clear. These are people who have co-owned with me in the profits of the bottom line. We share and split up equally. My goal is that that group of people will be earning $10,000 a piece. So we don't have shares or anything like that. Those are security or investment things. These are not founder positions. So this is something different than any people that I've been associated online have ever been offered for such a ridiculous price. $250 is what people pay to just get a kit and an opportunity usually. And then they're required to, go out and build an income. We're certainly going to make way more than $250 here. I think everybody can logically see that. So it's about building the right network of people around me going forward with what we're doing, because I have all the capacities to build anything we want. when it comes to the online, industry. And certainly we can take our dollars and so forth together and even go outside of the network. So, that's what this is about. This is the foundation to start building a huge network of people with capacity and resources to do greater things. Now, how does the money work here? In every company structure, what a lot of people don't know is that the company earmarks a lot of the top positions for themselves before they even open it up for the distributor base. They either give it to their friends or family, or they earmark it so they can give a salary to a master distributor or top income earners that want to come in, fly them in for red carpet and all those types of things. But what we're doing, I want you to understand 39 company positions. I want you to realize that that's not people. That's not about any of you paying $250 to be one of the first 39, or it's not me looking for 39 people. No, the first 39 people from the first 39 positions is locked up corporately. Those are corporate funds. And so when you build those first 39 positions are going to be the first to make 2,000 a month. That's $78,000 per month on 39 positions that we will share in those profits equally. 12 months, that's 936,000, so almost $1 million a year. So that is what you are wanting to co-own with to market these services as the viral marketing assistants. Then individually above that, I believe that people who do more should get paid more. Now, you don't have to be involved in the company, the day-to-day operations decisions that we will make as a board on wherever we're going, whatever we're going to do or expand our services. If you want to learn that side of the business, you'll have invitation to all of the owner meetings, of which those of you that are already owners already, I'll be sending you invitation. We'll be having first informational call tonight for each of you. But certainly those that want to be involved can, and at whatever level, certainly all the owners are going to bring talents, resources, and connections that are going to be beneficial to the company. It's interesting already with some of the owners that I've talked with of the knowledge that they have that's going to be beneficial. So whatever capacity you want to operate, this is a great training and learning ground for you to work and use your skill sets and resources. Also, this is going to improve your resume quite a bit when you begin to speak and talk with other people, and you can share that you are, part owner, not one person of, of a whole bunch of people. No, I'm a co-owner of Viral Marketing Assistants, and I'm your partner, and I can validate, again, with anyone that would need to, that you're a co-owner here. That changes your resume and perspective in the eyes of others. Plus, leveraging it as well. Just imagine if you are out building teams and you're out building groups and so forth, and you're saying to people, look, if you get involved in my particular company or opportunity, we have a marketing, I'm a owner of a marketing company that we actually do your marketing for you. And that was only going to be $25 a month, and we'll market your services. You see, the dynamics of that just become huge from an owner's perspective. And so that's why we're looking for the right type of people with the right type of mindset of what we're doing here. If your question is, if I pay $250 now, how soon do I get my money back? Please exit now, exit left. This is about building a corporation together. This is about people with the mindset to understand that we have a very viable product and service that we're going to introduce to the marketplace, and being involved to be getting profits from the whole success of this company. That's what we're talking about. People with that mindset. If you're still looking for a program or just looking from an investor standpoint, we don't have investors here. We have co-owners. That's what we have here. Co-owners who see a vision of a product that we are going to market and build as a company together. You don't have to be involved as us building it, but you have to have the mindset of what we are building to move involved at this point. That's where this presentation ends. For those who are interested in getting involved, I'll show you in the back office where you can go to do that. For those of you that are already owners and have also done your NDA, non-disclosure agreements, to not show our trade secrets, we definitely have the other explanations and details for you on the back end on how operation is. So for those of you not at that point yet, let me show you on the website where you would go. And let's see here, that is admin side. There we go. I think that's the password for that one. All right, so in your back office, you have over here to the left, it'll bring you down to the webinar first, but over to the left, this is Viral Marketers. When you click on that tab, here again is more information of the product or service that you can send anyone to. This is the cash flow quadrant for the right mindset, and information about our corporate advisor who helps us set up the corporations and the tax entities. At the top, this is where you would do your 250 to become a co-owner. Simply just push that. Don't, I'm already having this happen. Don't ask me every hour of every day how many people are in. First of all, you're not an owner, so that wouldn't even be your business how many we have or do. As long as this button is here, then you have an opportunity. When we close this opportunity, this button becomes $25, and all of this information about ownership and corporation disappears, and the only thing we're doing is selling the service, and that's it. All other YouTubes and everything will be taken down. No one would know about this offer through any of the online information that we're allowing you to see now. So the opportunity is available. It's open for you now. Certainly we have more than a few that have already gotten started, and I'm sure they're going to start sharing it with their close networks. I'm wanting the first week of January that we're just doing webinars with the owners. We've locked up who we're going to allow in before the new year, and our New Year's resolutions are already started with developing this corporation at the beginning of January to launch the services as we get our feelers out of all the owners that are there who wants to do, what or be a part of it, and who we have at the table that wants to contribute anything to the launch of it. Certainly it's going to be a unique launch because we already have a large audience of people on the networking side. But then we'll also start developing the launch and the marketing to the traditional industry outside of networking with the website and so forth. So that'll be the plan going forward. Once you have made the payment there, only those that have done the non-disclosure can be on the other owners calls, as we'll be discussing private information. To do that, you just click on Team Build, and in the Team Build area, it says enter a page key, and just type in NDA, which stands for non-disclosure agreement, hit go. This brings up the agreement here, and also a video for those of you that may not have ever entered into an agreement for non-disclosure and what it means. I just found a good video to help you understand. Again, it's just for our protection of, our concepts and everything else. Um, there's a button on the site. Yes, I agree. You just click that button, and that serves as an electronic acceptance with your agreement to the form here internally. So pretty easy and simple to do. So we don't have your information there. So that is the process again, getting involved as a co-owner with the Viral Marketers and looking to have a great new year and a new focus on helping people build and generate wealth as owners of companies. So we'll definitely look forward to see our owners and those of you that have already gotten started. Congratulations. We're definitely looking forward to, I know we have some owners that are on here already. If there's anyone that wants to raise their hand, any comments or questions or anything that you want to share about becoming a new owner here and what made you decide to be a part. If you know how to use GoToMeeting, just click the raise your hand and I can unmute you there for anything you want to say. All right, Ray, your mic is open.
Yes, sir. All I wanted to say is this is a no-brainer to me. This kind of an opportunity just doesn't come along every day, and I immediately saw the benefit, I guess you'd say, or the opportunity in it. So it's a no-brainer. I had to do a little scrambling to get the money together myself, to be honest with you, but I couldn't afford not to get into it. That's really all I got to say.
Got you, Ray. We're definitely looking forward to working with you and your many talents. I know that you're going to be a great asset to the corporation, and I'm real excited about working with you. All right. And anyone else? I notice I have others that are on here before I close it off. If you have a question coming, I'm looking for names there. Okay. Brenda, your mic's open.
Hi, everyone. I am just very, very excited about what Coach has offered here. It is something that I have been looking for a very long time. I know that a lot of us have had a hard time in our marketing, and some of us have gained and some of us have lost. But I think this is an opportunity. Like Ray said, it's a no-brainer. And I am ready to go. It is the perfect opportunity for me, and it's a no-brainer. Thank you, Coach.
Got you. Definitely excited to be working with you, and definitely, right now is the time. If as I do, so many others that have been trying to make money online and on the other side, this is the perfect, leverage opportunity for them to see some success online and, really learn, a different skill set that they wouldn't learn anywhere else. The education that they'll get just launching this company um, will be priceless as well. So definitely let them know before it's too late. All right, Brenda, thank you for being a part.
Thank you.
All right, let's see any more hands. And for those of you that also um, are connected with me on Skype and on Facebook and so forth, you definitely can, reach out to me and get in contact with me with any other questions or comments that you have. Certainly, if you want to do a three-way call or anything like that, I'll be happy to assist, with that, answering questions for anyone else that you would want to connect me with, so that they can get an understanding and we can move forward from there. So everything is live and ready to go. This is not something that is going to be available. It is available right now. We're filling up fast with those that see the vision. And we are going to have our first owners meeting tonight where I'll be sharing with each of you that have the non-disclosure signed. It'll be at 9 o'clock Eastern. So that meeting that I normally do another presentation of this, we have enough owners that I want to make sure you guys even understand more of the power of the compensation plan and everything on why it's just going to be, you know, viral itself. And so that way you really have more knowledge to share with others that want to get involved. So I'll see you owners again on tonight's call, and for the others, definitely wishing everybody a very successful 2016. All right, have a good day, everyone.